Hi, my name is Peter Granberg, the Pro Audio and Software Product Manager here at Panasonic Connect. In today's training video, we're going to go over how to configure and design a room with our ceiling array microphone. So let's begin. The username is capital A admin and the password is capital A admin 12345. We're going to hit login and dismiss this message. Now in the previous video, I went over on how to discover and connect the ceiling array microphone. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to fly through that. Settings icon here, we'll hit add a unit, ceiling array microphone, auto detect, hit OK, and then select this ceiling array microphone here. Hit OK, and then the password's the same, admin12345 with a capital A. We can double check that, that's correct. We'll see this spinning wheel, and then eventually we'll get a connecting dot and then authentication successful. So now that that's set up, we can go to the list view and can confirm that the ceiling array microphone is connected. So from this point, I'll hit the settings button, and then there's a couple other things that we can do. We can hit the settings button here, or hit configure ceiling array microphone here. Or I can go to the room tab in order to set up the room. So I'm going to select the room tab. Now, once I'm in this view, I can create a room multiple different ways. I can select this button here, or select an online unit to create a room. I'm going to select this button. From here, it'll bring up a list of all the online ceiling array microphones. I'll select this one. I'll select OK. And now this will bring me to a prompt to fill out the room information. So for this, I will just go through this and type in training video. I will leave this at 23 by 30 by 9 feet. So X, Y, Z axis is actually the ceiling height. So make sure that you get accurate measurements when you're creating your room. If you don't have them at the time, that's okay. We can always change those later. And now I'm actually going to upload a background image to help design my room. I'm going to select this room design here and then hit create. Now notice the picture is a little large, so that's okay. I'm going to adjust the image simply by moving this out of the way and then dragging this to the size that it needs to be. Once that's around the same size, I can click back and go over to my ceiling array microphone and kind of place this in the center of the room or wherever the room is installed. Now here's a very important note that I want to make sure I clarify. This triangle on the top of the ceiling array microphone, that's actually the front of the ceiling array microphone. And how you can tell what the front of the ceiling array microphone is by looking where the logo is at. If the logo is facing this back of the room, that means this is where that triangle is facing. So now that we got that out of the way, I can go over how we're going to design the different areas. We have exclusion areas, dynamic areas, static areas, and priority areas. So in this example, we have a conference room that's set up, and we have a projector here, we have some AV over here, we have a door, and then a table. So the first thing that I'd like to do is most likely create a coverage area, an exclusion area right by the door. I can do that by simply selecting add coverage area and then hitting exclusion area, and notice that this had popped up earlier. So then I can click and hold and essentially drag this exclusion area over. I can make this however large I need it to be. I'm probably going to make this the size of the entire back half of the room, just because I don't want noise coming and bleeding in through the back. Now, for the seat arrangement, what I can do is I can create another area called the dynamic area. I can create a dynamic area if I want to just use all 4 lobes automatically to essentially cover the entire table. And I can do this by doing that. Now, if I wanted to fine-tune this a little more, I can delete the dynamic area by selecting delete, and then going back over here and creating static areas. So static areas will actually allow you to use each individual array to pick up audio from. So if I wanted the 4 arrays, I can create 4 static areas. So I can create a static area for this section here, and then I can create another static area for this section here, and then I can create another static area for the last 2 sections down here. And then notice that once this is set up, I'll actually need one more thing to do. So sometimes there are other noises in the room that can be annoying and that don't sound really well when they get picked up through the audio. So this is a projector here. We're going to pretend that's a projector. So what we can do is, like I created this exclusion area here, I can go into here and create another exclusion area and draw that over the projector. So that basically sums it up on how to create the different areas in terms of how to design a room. So that concludes this video. Again, my name is Peter Granberg, the Pro Audio and Software Product Manager here at Panasonic Connect. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.